Good evening and welcome back to our 6th game in this series. Amazons versus Demons of Corn should be fun. Bringing up to speed, Amazons, used to it by now. 2 Blitzers Guard, Blitzer Mighty, Blitzer Tackle,
bunch of standard ladies.
Thrower with Leader, Carla Von Kill as the star player. On the opposing end, a Bloodthirster with Mighty, Claw not that useful against Amazons unfortunately, but well, there it is. A Herald with Tackle, a Herald with Block, 3 Bloodletter Demons with Block, a Pit Fighter with Leader, another 2 Pit Fighters with Block, and a final Pit Fighter with Wrestle. And the weather is nice, and both Dexterous and Bodacious Booters have a fair advantage of +1. The Zone Haunts are receiving, which is very good for them because maybe we can manage to do some damage at the outset.
So about the same kinds of stats, except for your big dude, your Bloodthirster. Need to banish you back into the warp, but failing that,
to the beyond.
yes. Banish you off the side of the pitch should be good enough for this time.
Good enough for you.
So let's get this on. Let's bum, 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 bum. I have to be very careful because all have frenzy.
Yes, I'm not experienced with them, but they are a good team for surfing. If I get half an opportunity, of course, I'll take it. We'll also be playing another game tomorrow evening at CET, 8:30 in the evening. That's 7:30 UK time, 4:30 East Coast, and 1:30 in the afternoon West Coast.
It seems okay. I would normally, I know I've got gaps either side, but I just worry about getting surfed on the first
If you place, for example, the lineswoman, just one above and one behind at the top and mirror that, I can't frenzy you out. At least not on the first turn with a blitz.
Okay. I think. Alright, let's go with this.
Let's do it. Now, Frenzy has a massive advantage in that it can be unpredictable. Well, not unpredictable, but you have to think ahead in terms of trying not to end up in positions with where you're throwing 2 dice under and stuff like that. I think we'll leave the leader back here to try and pick up.
Makes sense.
And yeah, good to go.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. There was
Well, that's good for me. It means I can afford to score earlier if I'm in a bad situation. We have the ball, always very handy, avoiding those nasty pickups.
Oh, doggies just relaxing, rubbing themselves on the marble floor, but
Doggies being doggies.
Indeed.
That's all good. So, I first want to protect the ball carrier.
Why would you want to do a thing like that?
I need to think in terms also of I think I'm gonna find it hard to blitz, which is why guard is useful, but I didn't feel confident enough with this particular team especially to go with guard. I will have to risk a one die block, so let's take some extra precautions before we start taking dangerous actions. And the horns help there, but we still need a reroll. Hopefully this second one won't be could have gone better, but there we go. As I my fault, but as I was thinking slash worrying, exactly, a problem there with the yeah, we'll take that immediately. It is eating into our assets, so I'll have to go for another one die block here. Ooh, very bad start. Kind of my fault because I decided to blitz with the tackle, although I thought that not entirely without its merits, obviously, because I blitzed with the tackle.
Okay,
we're already down one reroll, turn one.
Turn
no
two.
Major.
Because right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, yes.
Yeah, so like this is about as good a start as really I could probably hope for. Considering.
Yes, no, it's not the happiest of situations. Only have one guy down at least. I couldn't really bring an assist round.
Yeah.
I may have an alternative would have perhaps been to blitz with the Mino, and but I was hoping to get a 3-die block with the Mino, to be honest. But that's okay. We have the ball. Ball is very well protected.
I think I might bring Carla down because I've got to be careful of Frenzy because obviously you can push me out twice, so you can open quite big gaps pretty easily. So I've got to play a tighter defense.
Yes, that's very true.
And I'm wondering if I can
also we have to be warier of the edges.
Yeah,
of the sides.
I'm wondering if I can get away with leaving all those 3 people at the top there, because if I can, then I'm very secure. And you would have to commit, well, you'd probably have to commit to the south. And then maybe spend another turn if you wanted to change it, trying to go back up to the north. So I think I'll bring Carla down here. And then I'm hoping I can get the 2-die block with the Mighty Blow and then plug up all these gaps. So I think...
Okay.
Oh, I might just
I'm not sure I followed that entirely, to be honest.
I'll blitz with the Mighty Blow.
My attention drifted back to my team.
Yeah, I'll blitz because then I can just move it about. I'm not going to use the blitz for anyone else. So... Oh, wow! There we go.
Ooh, nothing did not like that we had a bad...
Oh!
Ay!
Well, there we have it.
Ay! And our tackle guy, arguably, certainly one of the biggest threats, arguably the biggest threat. Although we do have a lot of people with block, and actually that should start being, well, it has to anyway now, but certainly our focus there, relying on the blocks. We're gonna target the lineswomen as much as possible, and probably ignore blitzers and Carla for the time being, and try to whittle the numbers down.
See, I think I'm going to have to bring my Mighty Blow. I might bring them forwards, because I can't see any decent spots further back, but if I bring it forwards, it stops you from being able to, slows you down at least in being able to reach said back.
Yes, Riot is starting to look more as a disadvantage for me than... I mean, I know some people...
I think it is a disadvantage because...
I wouldn't say always.
It depends on how equal the matchup is.
Because if you can... It does allow you to be able to score earlier, but of course it can very much mean that you can't score later.
I think that should be okay. I think. Do I want to go 1, 4? I'll leave it like that.
Okay, so we'll leave that. No, we're gonna stand him up and we're gonna risk it.
I think I should have gone 1 further up and to the
We're
right.
gonna leave the top. And do we want to follow? Yes. We're gonna move him round. Yeah, for an assist. Bring down this pit fighter here for better defense. And frenzy 1 die block. We're gonna take that and use wrestle. And we still have the blitz. We're gonna take a 3 die blitz with the Mino. Okay, we'll take that and be happy with it. Just gonna inch a bit forward here. Just don't want to be caught out completely in the open. Actually, we're gonna leave him there so he can come around here as I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually, let's leave him here. The front is well defended enough, and we can inch him forward a bit as well, and we're happy with that.
Okay, so that's kind of what I was hoping for with the at the top here. See, leaving that defense. Now you've committed more to a single direction. I think I can afford to bring 1 person down and then plug the gap a little bit. So that would be, it would have to be the blitzer, and I could put the guard there, then bring the other one down. 1 die block on the blitzer on your herald. I don't really want to do that. That would be 2 under if I wanted to go for your demon or your pit fighter at the bottom here. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get a 1 die blitz on your pit fighter to the bottom right here, and that can get me in contact with the ball.
Can't you get a 2 die block? Surely.
If I bring some assists in. Yeah, with the guard.
Beware the skull.
I think that's okay. So blitz with them, bring that person in, down, a bit forward, bit there, bit there, down, down. Yeah, I think that. I don't know how much that opens me though.
The early skulls were definitely something we did not need. But we're not too bad. Still have 2 rerolls left. Still have the ball.
I might now go on the offense. See what.
Of course, having lost our herald with tackle, normally a great inconvenience for the zones. That's definitely something we're not happy about, but well, hey, we'll just have to try and even the score in terms of injuries. Yeah. Unless that might blow gives us some more nasty surprises.
Okay. Do I want to go at the back or? Yeah, I want to go to your right in case you try to run away to the north. Okay, that's the sleevey there. It's kind of inconvenient, and I might leave it like that for the moment. The only thing could bring this lineswoman at the back. I'm a bit worried that you're going to be able to burst through the center. Yeah, so I kind of don't really want to bring my people forwards because I want to be able to come back down to support any bursts through that may or may not occur. Let's try this.
Okay, fair enough. So naturally the first thing I want to do is have the ball carrier in the clear. We'll just stand up the Spitfighter with wrestle here, just in case. Now, if this goes wrong, although the rear is block, okay, so far so good. And a pow, hooray for pow. And what to do next? Now it starts getting slightly more complex. I think we're going to move this Spitfighter round here.
Okay.
Trying to maintain a cage. There's no frenzy there. So do we want to follow? I'm gonna go with no at this point because I want to protect that corner while I take a block here. Another pow. I will not follow the block because we want to take, if at all possible, which it should be, actually here we'll take a block and frenzy turns that into a pow, slightly upsetting our cage, so we're gonna have to think of that. I will move the ball carrier is endangered like this. If we do take a blitz with the Mino, although this should make it. So we're one feather up. Okay, we're gonna blitz and we're not. Actually, it's better that result than many others, because at least the Mino retains his tackle zones. Do we want to move forward? And no, we do not, because we'll just be exposing the ball carrier.
Okay, see, this is why I leave some people on non-committed either to the east or west. They're very speedy. They're able to. I think I'm okay
Game
with
is progressing at quite a speed.
Huh?
We're playing quite fast, 17 minutes, and we're already both in turn 4. But I mean, not spectacularly fast, but... Sorry, you were saying?
Well, we had the riot, but also the non.
Oh, that's why. Yes, because I was thinking this is going quite fast.
But the non-committal people at the top, I think, I'm glad I have those. You see, now it's still pretty well contained, all things considered.
Yeah, I'm a bit too well contained for my liking.
Yeah, I might. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. See, I could get in contact with your bull carrier. With either of my blitzers, actually.
I think you mean ball carrier.
That's what I said. Your bull carrier.
I thought you said bull carrier.
Oh, that would be awesome. That's the that's Blood Bowl 10. Chance for the troll to just eat the bull. Minotaurs refuse to allow any harm to come to it, feeling a strong affinity. Anyway, let's move some of these. I think I might move this guard down. There still remains to be some like shifty kind of options. If I were to blitz away and sit down there, then unless I want to blitz with the mighty blow, I'm not sure which one would be better. Blitz with the tackle, I think, would be better, because that.
I don't have dodge on anyone.
No, but the reason why is because your person's closer. The one at the top is closer to the end of the board.
Fair enough.
And that presents, I think, a more opportune I would close you in more thoroughly if I was like that.
Okay.
Even though, I like blitzing with mighties, obviously. But it's actually the same roll, I think, because damage would be +1 as well. But you have higher armor on your pit fighter. And then your demon. So let's bring some people down first. I think maybe here. Or here. If I brought one person there, and I was there, I think I'd just bring another. Maybe I'll bring my guard further back. I feel like that's more likely to. Hey, shh, loud doggies. Okay, that's that's a nice containment there. I think my next risk is possibly down this south here, because there's quite a lot of players. And then he requires a couple of frenzies, and you're broken out of that quite nastily.
Well, it's not that easy to break out of there, but...
Oh, sure, but...
Because then I have to form another cage, otherwise...
Yeah.
One or two fellows breaking away on their own. I'm gonna do that much.
Okay, taking too long. Okay, let's do a blitz down here. That is not fine. Oh god.
You are taking a lot. I mean, I have had to take some myself, but not out of choice.
That's
You're
okay.
taking a lot of one die blocks you don't really need to take. As in, you could take 2 die blocks.
I understand, but they're only being taken with people who have block, and I do have quite a few rerolls. And
so
by not relying on assists, I'm able to maintain quite a much stronger containment.
Yes, but you're also risking there. So I need to start. Ooh! Hooray! Hooray! Oh, the spinster's daughter. And I was just saying, I do need to start trying to get out of this mess we're in. Here I'm blitzing with one player because Horns provides a +1 on the attack. Not a very big fan of being on the side here, but I think we're going to have to risk it.
For a chocolate biscuit.
Against my wishes, but okay, works out for us. We do need to bring down. We're gonna have to take a dodge. We're in a very, very, very bad situation here, and I'm definitely gonna take the dodge first. Ooh, we're gonna have to reroll that. Aye.
Okay.
Playing very badly.
And this is why I brought some people out and down.
I'm not gonna blame the dice. I made some tactical mistakes in preparing for this round on the previous round. At least if you drop the ball carrier, hopefully ball will pop near one of my... It should pop near one of my other players, so at least that will make it harder for you to pick up.
See, I do not know how to... you have frenzy, so I'm like very much screwed by being so close to the edge. I'm not quite sure how to counter such inconveniences. I mean, I could bring this...
Yes, being mobbed by an angry mob. I think it's a bit more than an inconvenience.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Go for it. So I'm still at least one turn away. And okay, I'm going to have to make some risks.
Take.
Oh, I'm thinking.
I said take risk because you said make.
Oh. 1, 2,
Unless you're actually
3, 4,
making
5,
risk, which
6.
would put us in some
Go for it.
philosophical realms there.
Ah.
What do you think? Yeah.
I could do 2 go for it's and blitz you with my star player, Carla.
Mm.
Do you have...
If you move the... No, you still need to go for it.
Yeah, I calculated with that. But then it wouldn't be a 2-die block even so, even if I had moved that person. That's not great. Let's see. Let's put my one with guard here, I think, at the front. And then okay, I think that should... I don't like being there, but at the same time I don't see so many choices.
I'm not close with my frenzy. I can't really frenzy you out there.
Yeah.
Because the demons at the front don't have frenzy.
Yeah.
I mean, I could risk it with the ball carrier, but I'm down already to 1 reroll, and it's already a very precarious position for me. So I really, I mean, you always should minimize risk, but now it's especially important to do so.
I think this person needs to prevent some of your other peeps from getting... yeah, frenzy. I need to, I think, to block some of your other peeps from being able to assist down here. So if I did that, there'd kind of be a gap there. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 go for it with my mighty blow. Okay, let's do the blitz and see. Oh no, I just messed it up. Oh god. Oh no, I just messed up my movement. Oh. Okay, well that's foolish of me. But what ho? Okay. I think that's about as good as I can do. And that does indeed. That does actually block you off. You'd have to take some dodges to be able to get through that little gap. I think I was going to leave it there instead of risking a go for it.
Yes, this is a very, very, very bad situation.
And then I think I'm going to leave it like so.
I am going to have to risk, unfortunately.
Yay, I have a doggy on my lap.
Yeah.
Yay, doggy.
So we want to bring in this pit fighter for some added protection of sorts. We do need to blitz Carla.
Nah, you don't.
Yes, we do, unfortunately.
Nice.
The demon does have horns, so but we'll be taking the blitz over there. I'm extremely reluctant to block with the ball carrier, so Just gonna blitz straight ahead.
I would have gone with the both down, just saying, but
No. No. Not gonna follow up. Oh, this is such a bad situation. Definitely gonna stand. I really should have stood up that wrestle lady earlier.
yeah, I know. I was hoping you might not have, and I was like, haha.
And now it's time to. I'm gonna take the 2-die block with the Mino.
Yeah.
Frenzy. That's 1-die blocks. Very uncomfortable taking 1-die blocks at this point. What I will do. Here you can only blitz with Carla, but you can put me on the edge. Over here. And you do have to dodge out. No, actually, I think we'll stay put because you do need to dodge out on F5. So, yeah, that's fine. I will take this block because of that. It was risky, but even had I fallen, you still were tagged by the Mino. But we're not gonna do that with this demon. I think it's too risky. I don't want to free up any of your players too easily.
See, I'm not sure I would have taken though. See, because now you've basically freed up one of my 3 players that were there.
Where?
Well, I had 3 players next to your 2. Now I've only got 2 players next to your 2. So I had
Well,
3
fair
Daemons
enough,
women.
but there was a chance of doing some damage, and I really need to. It's not my priority, of course. My priority is hanging on to the ball. But they were, in fact, they were secondary decisions. What you thinking?
Thinking moving this one down behind my guard to secure that bottom flank, and then moving the one who's just kind of gotten up. 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, makes
6.
sense.
Could basically sort of re-secure that little gap that's going to appear. And then it's going to be a double 2-die block on your Wrestle Frenzy, and then I'm going to blitz with my Mighty Blow.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. I got my thinking cap on, locked and loaded.
Look and load.
Oh, do I want to move my leader down 1? No, I might want to. I think I can form a tighter defense if I do so. I don't know how much tighter it's going to be, but I think I will do that. I think
You could have stayed 1 step up.
Well, I'm thinking that kind of.
Well, yeah, fair enough. But it would have been perhaps better to be 1 square up with the 1 square up and back with the leader, and maybe, but you wouldn't reach further down on that line and woman did you, so. Ooh,
Follow up? Yeah.
we are not liking this.
Do I want to follow up? No, I don't want to follow up.
Decisions.
Right. It's going to have to be a blitz.
No.
Yep.
I think there it may have been worth the risk of a follow-up, really, to be able to.
No, because I wanted to be able to move. If I followed up, I'd have to do some dodging.
You?
I think that's going. I think that's. Is it okay? Hang on. Because if I go down 1, I worry that you're going to be able to put me onto the edge. So I don't think I want to follow, but I might take that. I think push back, and then you go. I put you onto the edge, and then I can just stay away from the edge because frenzy. No, I think that's an okay position to be. I think I've interfered enough there.
I agree with not having followed. I think I may have risked a reroll there. I don't have block.
Okay.
So really may have been worth it to try and pop the ball. And also now you don't immediately have anyone within scoring range.
Yeah. But
I mean, your priority, of course, is to prevent me from scoring, so fair enough.
yeah, I think that's just going to be a 1 die. I'm not going to risk that. That'd be crazy. That's fine.
You don't want to make it too easy for me.
No.
Indeed, you're not. So here we have horns. So I think we're gonna need to hope against hope, and that's I think why you should have followed actually. If we push there, no, I need to reroll this. Okay. No, I want the bow down. Hey, what happened? Oh. Oh, I chose. Oh no. I did not mean to choose to use Juggernaut, but I have.
Ah. You wanted to knock me on the floor.
No. Yeah, of course, because otherwise I can't really pass through, can I?
No.
I mean, I need to be going in the other direction. Let's see. Because we're gonna need not really gonna we can perhaps risk a dodge there. We'll take the block here. That's good. Ooh, that's even better.
Not a groin strain.
The block fails. We're gonna have to dodge out here, hope for the best. Ooh! Demon is through. And there's a 2 die here, but I may actually just end up pushing you closer to. Well, I will take it. Yay! Because I can now do this. Slightly risky, but I think worth it. I'm not gonna take a block with my demon up there. 1 die block. I do have block, but I have no rerolls. So nope. Nope.
It's a big pile of nope.
That's a big pile of nope.
Okay, I think bring my leader maybe here. I can get a 2 die block. I'm prepared to risk something like that. And my leader is kind of closest. Maybe up for some hairy malarkey. It's going to be okay. It's your last turn next turn. Right,
yes.
So let's stand up and end your move, because I think I'm gonna be blitzing with one of my mighty bird.
I only have 2 within scoring range, so.
Yeah. So it's just.
And for one, it's much harder than for the other to score.
Yeah. So I just really need to kind of protect against them. Get. Ooh.
I wouldn't move her first.
Blitz with a dodge straight onto your ball carrier, eh?
Yes, but then you're risking the dodge. I mean, to prevent me from scoring, you just need to blitz. I mean, he can then still score, but you should definitely try and interfere with the guy who's most likely to be able to score first. Maybe if you don't blitz him.
Okay.
Yeah, would have been better to put one on either corner, because then it's difficult to get through. Even more difficult, because like this I can dodge back on a 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Go for it. Okay.
I just put one on either side.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then then Blitz missed a block here.
You could even have actually extended them one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because then I would not have been able to. I mean, technically I would have been able to just dodge out.
Yeah, no, you still can.
And then another dodge and then go for it. But you just make it more and more and more difficult. I don't have dodge. I'm out of rerolls. It's sudden death. We shall see whether Khorne will favor this mighty team, or whether they shall be providing blood for the Blackguard.
And now I think I'll just put. I think I might risk a go for it.
To what?
Put my mighty blow behind your dude at the front here. Go for it with a reroll. I think that's probably. I think that. Oh, I don't need to because I have my person who's now free, who is next to your guy.
Yep.
Cage.
Yeah, I mean, like this, he has to dodge on a 5, dodge on a 4, dodge on a 3. Still gonna try it.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm gonna see what kind of blocks I can get in.
A few unlikely scenarios happen, but definitely not a happy situation.
Yeah, okay, let's see if I can get a 1 die block. Oh, okay, fine. There we go, end of my turn.
Since this is so difficult, I will take. Can I blitz my way out of the guard? I mean, I could negate them. He has horns. Okay. There might be a way. We need to do this and follow and dodge on a 3. So we need idea here to be free. That's fine. My fault. I should have blitzed the other way. I mean, blocked the other way. And of course, definitely. Well, you can't score as well either. So thank Khorne for small mercies, although he knows no mercy.
Oh, Blitz ball carrier. Try and deny you the reroll.
Why do you keep blitzing one die?
Fine.
You really don't have to. I mean, you've got so many people to help you. I mean, I speak against my own interest, but see, oof, at least I still hang on to my leader. We lost a Herald with tackle very early on in the game.
Oh, okay, that seems fine. Unless I want to try and get a double block on you. Oh yeah, okay, let's try that actually. I'll risk it with a reroll. Yeah. Oh, shame. Okay, that's it.
Shame.
Yeah,
So,
I got my person back.
So, we did not manage to score in our drive, of course. It's bad. So we'll just have to get a bit more aggressive now, I guess.
Sorry, just giving the dog a scratch.
Let's see how this will go.
Scratchy,
Hopefully we'll get a blitz.
Deck loves a scratch. Okay. Okay, right. Let's go. 3 little weaklings right on the front. And let's place some blitzers right over here. Oh no. Maybe some with. I want the guards down here or not? I think this is going to be an okay setup. I think I want them like that actually. That more thoroughly puts 2 gaps between everything.
I think you should, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And here we go, blitz! And Corn is not happy that we are losing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will blitz here. Luckily we have horns. Don't need an assist.
Oh.
And we're coming through. Gonna do a go for it. It's enough. And at least 1 go for it, and we'll stop there. Move this here. Actually, I should perhaps have moved them first, but that's okay. Okay, send him around here as well. Don't want to be in contact there. And yep, that's it for us. Very lucky there. Hopefully the ball will bounce onto the... No!
Now I think you're in a really bad position, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because you're massively weighted up here at the top.
Yeah, I mean this was not without its risks, you're right. But I'm quite okay in the center, and the ball is far off from the bottom half. So even if you pick up, there's only so far you can go. Meaning I can come down and tag. If you manage to if you fail to pick up the ball, that's very good news for me. No sure hands. Okay, you can use a reroll, wasting a reroll for you. Still good news. So no, I'm quite happy with it.
I wouldn't consider it a wasted reroll. I mean,
it depends, because then if you're in a situation where I can pick up the ball, it depends what you're gonna do, I guess. What you gonna do?
I really want to hand off to like Carla or someone.
I think if you pick up the ball, you shouldn't. Maybe, well, that's up to you. But once you've picked it up, you're not an agility 2 team, an agility 4 team. So.
It's 3+ to pick it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's a 3+ for the handover. And you don't need to if you pick up the ball. It's more of a question that you now have to also defend around the ball just in case you fail to pick it up. So I'm actually making you draw back, which is in my interest.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm really tempted to just risk everything on picking up the ball. And then
your prerogative.
Okay, I think I'm gonna blitz with the mighty blow first off.
Okay. 1 dice, I see.
That's okay.
1 die, I should say.
Yeah. And right. I'll move you back there. I won't follow, but I will guard that. Okay. Let's try it. Oh. Okay.
I had no doubt about it. It's not that unlikely, so. I was just hoping for something more, but.
And I think I'll leave it. Hang on. If he blocks. And the CPU went down, then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it with a. You could blitz my ball carrier, but otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this person needs to come up here to the north. That is the bigger risk.
To the north.
And I think I'm going to end. Oh, I can take a 2-die block up here. Let's do that.
Let's not do that. Don't kick the baby.
I don't think I will follow.
It's a good thing you didn't follow. Asking for a self out, really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag over here. We really need to put the pressure on now. Risky strategy. Let's see. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, great. Stop
The
dying, you cowards!
He's dead. And yes. And block here. Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm still kind of, I'd say I'm liking my position, considering what's happened. I think it's an okay position still. I can dodge fairly easily.
Risky there, but
So bring some of my peoples back.
risky. Nice.
Oh,
Ooh. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. And that's go Demons.
Okay. Right.
Right is right.
I'll do it on the assumption I managed to get through. I could always pass. You got a bunch of intervening. What is all the pass? 5+. That's not good.
Oh, you're thinking of passing. Yeah, that's.
Well, I'm checking passing.
That's a bit of a stretch.
I'm gonna have to risk a dodge, I think. Then I can get in
You
contact with
you could free her with a blitz.
No, because I want to do a dodge, get in contact with this frenzy at the bottom, then blitz the frenzy.
Surely it's safer to blitz the player in contact with the ball carrier?
Yeah, with my tuberculosis. What? TB? Is it though? I'm not sure it is, because I'm pretty much basing it.
You're pretty much assuming the dodge is going to succeed.
Yeah, I know that's
I mean, there's no guarantee the 2-die block will succeed. You could get a double skull, reroll double skull, but any other result, and you're fine with.
Yeah, but at this point, having
Have it your way.
Already down 2 players,
Have it your way.
like I'm just gonna get trapped and overwhelmed down the bottom here.
I think that. Now, don't be hasty. It's up to you. I mean, it's just.
I think I have to make a go. I have to go for it. Okay. Yeah, do I want to do more? Go for it. I mean, that one succeeded.
It's easy to fall into that trap.
I think am I gonna try it? I don't know.
What are you thinking of doing?
I could do 2 go for it. No, I'll be super close to getting pushed out by one of your pit fighters. I think I'll have to. Okay, yeah, I'll move him there.
Oh, okay. That's bold.
Yeah, I know, right? Requires bold. I need boldness at this moment in time, I think.
That is bold.
Now I can bring this one, just 1 forward. Do I want to do 1 forwards? Or maybe that. Hang on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. You could blitz from there. I don't know this. I kind of like that position there. I think it's all right, to be honest with you. Yeah, so 1, 2. Otherwise, oh god. Oh no. Oh god. I think 1 forward or there. No, the time has already been up.
There is better.
Yeah, the time's already up. No, I do try.
That's fine. I don't mind. But
I know, but still, like
that makes me have to do 3 go for it to blitz the ball carrier.
But you see, I do try. It's your turn. I do try keeping.
Oh, you really should have moved that blitzer up there.
Mighty blow.
No, the god.
Already had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
So not. Because we want him to blitz and him to come around for an assist, and he can't come down before then. So we're gonna have to take the block first. We will follow, and there we will need 2 go for it. So let's do not a happy situation. I really hate go for it. They look so innocuous, and there we go. Move him up here. We should have started with that really. He'll go around here. And we'll blitz. We need to go for it. Frenzy does not take effect because of the extra go for it. Okay. Not gonna risk anything more. We're happy with that.
Now I'm thinking.
We're a bit unlucky on the.
Okay, let's stand you up, obviously. I'm thinking of using my ball pack carrier to push one of your people out.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try it. See what happens. Do I want to use a blitz? No, unless. Lame. Oh!
Ooh.
No, I do not want to follow. Okay. And maybe block this person down the south here. In contact with the ball carrier. Reroll. Okay.
Damn you.
Follow. I don't think I do want to follow. No, let's not follow. Now, I think I might try to move some of these people away. Otherwise, they're not really doing anything. And I mean, I've got dodge. That's basically like all my team is. So bring them down here. Maybe a couple of go for it. Oh, yeah, I've already used up my reroll. Like, well, I mean, otherwise, I'm not sure. Hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll leave it like that. It's still quite early days, and I've got my mighty blow. I might try. Oh, I've got my. I can do a blitz. I might do a 1-die blitz. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. No. Down here. Another block. Okay. Alright. And I think that's okay.
Okay, so first things first. Move him there. He needs to run up. Now, things which take a bit more thought. And they could be as follows. Put my leader there, take a block there. Oh no. The dice are being most unkind. Okay, we'll take a blitz here. Ah, curses. Yes, we're gonna do that. We're not gonna follow. I'm gonna take a 2+ there. And this is gonna be a 1-die block. Hooray, hooray! Yay! As they would say in Italian, colpo di scena. Not gonna follow. Take a block here. Let's do some damage. Oh, don't tell me. Yay!
Of course.
I thought I had misclicked there for a second. And the game turns round. We're back in the game. Look like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Let's stand you up and move. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-die block on the ball carrier. I think of this.
Very, very lucky for me there. Very lucky.
I don't like being on the edge at all. But risk it.
Living on the edge.
I'm going to be risking it for a chocolate biscuit.
She's quite safe there, really.
Yeah.
Until things start to change round.
Okay. I want to be 1 down. It's a tighter defense because you have frenzy, so you can push me out of the way more easily.
Oh, shucks.
Down, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, you could have popped the ball all sorts of places.
I want to go for.
I want to break free.
I have dodges. I have rerolls rather. Oh, another 4+.
What are you doing?
I could try and grab it. I could try and pick up the ball.
Oh.
1, 2.
I'm inventing you would have dodged out on a tree with your other blitzer there at the front, not do a 4+ dodge.
No, because I can't dodge into the ball with the 4+.
No, but you would have dodged out with the blitzer with tackle on a tree and then move in, pick it up, and dodge back out on a tree. Like this, you had to dodge on a 4 and then dodge on a tree. Yeah, I don't think you should have been, because that was another 4+. Sorry, 4+, and then of course, why not take 1 die blocks? I mean, never stopped us before, not gonna start stopping us now.
Yeah, it's all 4+. I'll have to leave someone there, I think. Okay, let's end this turn. Wait, hang on. Your bloodthirster, does it have any? It's not really stupid or anything, is it?
It has wild animal.
So on a 4+ it fails?
No, it blocks or blitzes on a 2+. If it needs to move, it's on a 4+. But if it fails, unlike really stupid and bonehead,
it just roars and doesn't do anything else.
It doesn't lose its tackle zones. 2+. I still have rerolls, so I think in this instance it's probably worth it. I'm not sure what you want to do.
I want to go down in some manner.
Well, yes, okay. I got that far. You're already being an inconvenience there, really.
Yeah, but I want to be like
a really big pain.
Exactly. Alright, okay, end my turn.
Yeah, that does make my life much more difficult.
It's because I had the reroll still available, so like I'll take a 2+.
We're not gonna reroll that. Okay. 1, 2 blitz.
I'm surprised you didn't reroll the 2 die block.
Sorry?
I'm surprised you didn't reroll.
Because that's when you get a double skull, and I have other stuff to be doing.
Oh, okay.
It was too premature to do that.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh.
Shall we try this?
Onto the ball.
me, bing.
Okay. Let's stand up. I think I want. I think I want to move you into contact with these 2 players down here.
I should have tried to move the mine now before. I'm making some very silly mistakes this game.
Okay, I think 2 there. That's pretty inconvenient. Okie dokie. Ugh. Too many players all over the place. 2 die under. 2 die under. I mean, I'm like 3 players down, aren't I? Yeah. I think it's worth the 2 die under for a blitz. I think. With a reroll. Yeah, block. Oh, look at that!
Little Fumble player.
Let's follow. Okay. Now, pick up the ball.
Why?
Now I'm thinking away from
And
the
let's
edge.
score.
Like, before go for it, so I think I could risk it.
Before you can, before go for it.
I'll find a way. I think just away from the edge towards the middle is probably the best hope.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Go for it? No, I'm not going to do go for it, so I don't think at this point.
$20. No, I'm just being.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm just being not so funny.
1 die block. I've already used my reroll. I don't think so. There's still a couple of turns left. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's okay.
Okay.
Boo.
No. Oh. Why is it? Don't have the guard there. I'm not understanding why this is a 1 die block on the. Oh, okay.
Why?
Well, no, because I didn't. I was seeing the your thrower as being in attacking zone when she wasn't.
It has been a fairly glorious match, Korn. Plenty of wounds.
Actually, let's save him. We're just gonna have to hope against hope. No!
Okay, I think.
No! I think you have 2 wins so far.
But it'd still be your turn 6.
Yes, but I mean, so far you have 2 wins.
Yeah.
Because I think you're heading towards your 3rd win.
I don't know though. I don't know how much I want to stall. I feel like it's either going to be, I can either stall and basically guarantee that you're incredibly less likely to win if you receive. Or sorry, I score and then you might win, or I stall.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I might not win, but I think I guarantee therefore that you couldn't win because. The 1 die block. I need a POW or a push. There's a 1.
Well, you need anything except a skull, really, because worst case you can still dodge out.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously a power is ideal, and that's what you're gonna get.
Or a POW push. So there's a 1 in 2 chance.
Or push. I mean, if you're gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm
score,
saying. So I need 3. So there's a 1 in 2 chance.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, which is better.
Because there's 2 pushes, so.
Is it better? There's a 1
Really,
in 4
only,
chance.
really, only,
or a 1 in
only
9
a skull
chance.
is a problem.
No, it's better to dodge. There's a 1
No, because it's a 1 in 6. Then you can still, because if you get both down, you have block anyway, so that still gives you the option of being able to reroll, as in to have it even if you've used the reroll.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I miscalculated it. So it's a half chance that the block works, or it's a 2/3 chance. I think that dodge works.
Is 3 reroll 3 better than a 1 and 6?
Huh?
Is 3 reroll 3 better than 1 and 6 with reroll? It's not. Because one is on a 3+, the other one's on a 2+.
It's not a 2+.
It's a 2+ that you don't fail. And then you still have dodge.
Okay.
Should you get a bow down?
I'm trying to do maths on the fly, and it's kind of getting late, and I will work.
No, disaster is a 1 and 6.
Okay, I'll do the blitz with the 1 die block.
Yeah. Reroll. See what I mean? It's not that. It could have been another skull, but it's still less likely than 3 reroll 3, because this is 2 reroll 2 to avoid disaster. Not only saying to succeed, but then you're still left with dodge anyway. Okay.
I shouldn't. I should have thought this through beforehand.
You really should. And you've been thinking for 4 minutes almost.
I know, right? Oh, this was stupid.
Oh, look, no reroll.
Oh, this was stupid.
No reroll.
I'm stalling.
No reroll.
But assuming you do get the ball down somehow, then I mean, the time's up. Okay.
I mean, it's a bludger, so there's a fair chance that I won't. Be able to do anything. Let's try to move the Mino here.
Because what I'm basically thinking is that I start the next drive 4 players down.
Yeah, fair
not 4
enough.
players down.
Well,
Sorry, 2 players
3.
down. 3. Is it 3? Yeah, it'd be 3.
No, these failed guys.
Okay.
Now I would score.
If 3 players down, you'd have 2 turns to win.
Yes, but think of what happens if you don't score. There's 3 of my players there. You can maybe get 1 round with a dodge, risking it. I mean, you're risking it to win.
Yeah.
You couldn't outrun me. I know it's harder on a bludger, but it will happen at some point. So.
Yeah. Look at all that blood. It's all on my side of the
only
field.
Have to. Isn't it splattering on mine?
Yeah, tiny bit.
It probably bounced out, flew over.
Yeah, it's ball splatter.
And that big bloody patch down there, there's a bit leaking onto my side. Right.
Overweight. Is that Scooby-Doo?
I know. I think it's from like some old.
I think it's Scooby-Doo.
It's the Charge. Really? Well, I think it's from an old 50s or 60s black and white. American Cavalry in the West movie.
Okay, I think this is fine. I'm pretty spread out, but it's about as spread as I can be. I mean, it's thin, like butter spread on too much bread.
The thin blue line. Okay.
Everyone now can be sacrificed. Skulls for the skull throne. You have added 1.
The bigger problem is I have no rerolls. I'm Bart, a poor corn player, and I have no rerolls. I'm gonna have to risk not the setup I would have wished for, but at this point I'll have to take it. I'll just have to do a pass if it goes that far. Back and then the handover. Yeah, okay. Whoops.
What? You're trying to start with 13 players somehow?
No, I just had three on the sideline.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ball!
I'm just doing some calculations.
Yeah, give me the ball and then calculate the away.
Oh!
Yay, reroll! Ooh. Curses.
That is quite nice. I don't know how nice that is actually. I think that's worse than.
I mean, not the end of the world, but not what I want it to be. Let's see. Horns. Oh, you can move here. I need to think this through carefully.
No, I get that.
What's a one? Nay. Yes, that's what we want to do. So I'm hoping to search you out, yeah?
Boo.
Will I be able to go if I follow? No. I have to risk and okay.
How come you got a 2-die block from that?
Because I have horns.
Oh, right.
But again, not something I would like to be doing, but it's a 4+, that's a 3+, team reroll. No!
Yeah,
We have lost the game.
Have you really?
Yeah, I cannot possibly score.
Really? I'm still worried. Like
Yes,
that
really.
Bloodbuster has wings.
Yes, really. Well played.
Okay, I'll
Third win for Bodexius.
There we go.
Oh, look, I can score. No. What did you...
I'm just...
No, there's no way I can score. Okay, that's the end of this. I'm just gonna end the meet and take some blocks just for the lols.
Well, just for the blood god.
Exactly.
I'm trying to kill all my players now.
There we go. One down. We're going to be back tomorrow with an Ascension game in the morning at 10 a.m. CET, and
that's 9 a.m. UK time, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific for any night owls in the US.
And then we will be back at 8:30 p.m. CET with a Blood Bowl game in which
I think it's Dwarves next, probably.
No, it's the Dark Elves.
Ah, Dark Elves.
Delves.
Shouldn't they? Oh well, we won't tell anyone. But we should play them. Oh no, Daemons. It's DAE. Ugh, of course. Ugh.
Anyway, so yes,
DJ?
Tomorrow at 8:30 CET. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, follow, ring bells, and please do consider definitely playing on Fumbbl and supporting the Fumbbl site as well. They do a lot of work, don't have any ads, etc. Servers need feeding, so please do consider doing that. Thanks a lot and see you next time.
Indeed, and please do not forget to like, follow, comment, subscribe, share us with your friends.
Not bad to do that.
While we're doing it
Ring the
again.
bell.
Exactly. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.